Hi everyone, this is Mac. This is about fitting a hydraulic quick hitch to a Hyundai r130lc-3, but any digger if whatever you want basically. So we start up here where I have mounted the solenoid block. This is an electronically activated block and it powers one way permanently, and when you flick the switch it powers the other way, which means that the hydraulic quick hitch is constantly pressured, meaning that it won't just accidentally fall off basically. So I've teed in to the power feed which comes from the pump, which is down there up here. Power feed from 3/4 down to 1/4 inch on a power feed to the P side, so power side of the block, and then through the block I then have a tank that comes out, and then it tees into, if you can see that down there, a return line which comes up into the hydraulic tank, and there's multiple fittings that you can tap into, but I tapped into the smallest one because it was easiest. You then have an A and a B, so whichever way you want really, but power goes directly to A. So if you want it to be permanently closing, you put power to A. So the A is at the bottom of the ram, meaning it's pushing the ram forward. So I then have power coming from the battery box. I've done 12 volts because the solenoid was cheaper, even though it's a 24 volt digger. It comes through here, up to here. Ground goes to there, and then it splits off. So I've got positive runs under here into the cab to that little switch there, and then it runs back into the solenoid block, and all it's doing is activating each side, this one and this one. And as you see, there's an LED in there for you can see when he's powered up. Basically the lines run all the way up the digger down to the hydraulic quick hitch, which I'll show now. I've brought them up here on each side of the boom. They follow the dip and join in here, and then come down to here. I'm not very happy with this. It sort of flexes around a bit and it's not ideal, so I'm thinking of putting some bulkhead fittings and a steel plate in there instead of the cable clamp, because it's just not very strong. It twists and flexes and these pipes move up and down. So I've managed to do this because I've got a pipe making machine, which means I can make them as I want and the length I want. So it just makes it life a lot easier than having to measure up and go and get some, so they're all the right length. Here's my quick hitch. I bought him for £500. I don't really know what it is, but well, it works, so it's no big deal really. So I think I'm into it. The valve and the block were about £90. I already had the pipe, which I think was about 30 quid, and then all the fittings and stuff probably another 30 quid. So I've probably got £600 into fitting it. Maybe a bit more than that actually, but other than that, yeah, it all works. So basically the port I've tapped into in the digger is only pressured when it's doing an action, so you either have to be picking the boom up or crowding or something, which means you can't accidentally do it when it's stationary. So what you do is, what I've been doing is, because it's permanently active, that ram is fully extended out all the time. What you do is, when crowding or whatever, you flick the switch and basically it'll pull the ram back in, and then you can hook your bucket on, flick the switch back, and then it sends power to the opposite side, which will push it away. So yeah, basically that is how I fitted a quick hitch. If anybody wants any information about the Hyundai, I can make another video. It's a bit of a toy really, but I'm trying to do a bit more contracting. It's a Robex r130lc-3. It's a bit of a shame she's got a bit of a tin worm in her, and unfortunately she come from a site in Bristol and someone has smashed all the glass and they've lost the frame for the front. So that'll be my next project, to make a frame for the front to fit a piece of glass in. I've got the bottom piece but not the top piece. But other than that, I love it. It's a powerful machine, and yeah, the undercarriage is spot on. They put new got track sprockets on before I bought it, but yeah, it's a nice digger. So thank you all for watching. Any questions, pop them in the comments, and hope it helps someone.